Okay, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for coming along to our Travel Tribe event. My name is Jo Ross, and I'm just going to pop me on Spotlight here. So thank you very much for coming along. It's lovely to see you all tonight. As I said, my name's Jo Ross and I'm the founder of Travel Tribe. Travel Tribe started about 14 months ago when I was running my own traditional business. I was in family daycare. Absolutely loved my job, but there wasn't very much time freedom in it. I was locked into from working 7 in the morning till 5 at night. There wasn't very much financial freedom in it. If I stopped working, if I didn't work for the day, I didn't get paid for the day. So I was never really going to be able to get ahead. I saw a post on Facebook that was from a girl working in the same industry as me who was able to close down her family daycare because she'd started working online, and her online income was now out earning her wage in family daycare. So I sent her a message, said, "What is it that you're up to?" And here I am, 14 months later. I have been able to close down my family daycare. I am sitting in my brand new lovely caravan. My hubby has retired from his plastering business, and we are just wrapping up the last of our house and about to hit the road next month for the next couple of years. So our dreams have well and truly come true, and now I get the absolute privilege and pleasure of sharing this with as many people as possible, because if you're like me, you know that life is too short to spend it not doing something that lights you up, that you want to do, not fulfilling those dreams. So we're here to share with you tonight a little bit about how we are helping others get that same life experience, and whether for you that's getting out there and traveling and seeing the world like I want to do, whether that's just bringing home an extra $500 a month so that you can cover the kids' school fees and the after-hour activities, or whether you want a little bit more. Maybe you want to put it aside for an amazing Christmas, an amazing end of year. Maybe you've got that one big bucket list holiday you want to do. Whatever that is for you, whatever the dream is, we're going to show you how we are all making money from our phones or from our internet, from our computers, wherever we've got internet connection, by helping others. So first of all, I want to introduce you to our amazing program. So our program, we're lifestyle and wellness coaches, and our program is all about helping people and families to get back to the basics of whole food living. This is our program. It's called the Juicy Body Transformation. This is one of our many, many recipe books. They're all written by Kira Westwick, who was one of MasterChef's top 10 finalists. The recipes are full of family-friendly whole food recipes. There's things in here that hubbies approve of, as well as the kids. A couple of our favourite easy breakfast fritters. We've got in here 15-minute Chinese grilled chicken. We've got a clean KFC. There's healthy sausage rolls, sweet potato brownies, you name it. It's real food. There's no deprivation, no calorie counting. We're all about getting that vitality, getting those nutrients back into your system, but so that you can live a healthy, happy, energetic life, but without having to be worrying about, I can't eat this and I can't eat that. So in our JBT guide, we have an 8-week shred component. So if you are looking for weight loss, we've got that covered. We've got detoxes, we've got cleansers, we have special occasion recipes. It's just amazing. There's so much value in there. And we actually give this program away for free. So it comes free with all of our products. So our products really are the star of the show. They're the hero of our program. So you may have heard of these before. It's called Juice Plus. And these are our little capsules. So these are just encapsulated fruits, vegetables, and berries. Now, the amazing thing about these is they're all non-GMO, all organic. They all come from third-generation farms that have had no herbicides and no pesticides used on them. The fruits, veg, and berries that go into these are all left to vine ripen on the trees, where they are picked when they're at that peak ripeness. And then within 24 hours of them being picked, they're shipped off to the factory. The whole fruit and veg is washed, crushed, and that juice is very, very slowly freeze dried. It's at about 1 degree. What that does is allow the water and the sugar to evaporate, and you are left with all of the nutrient dense powder. In that powder, it's got all of the enzymes, it's got all of the phytonutrients, and it's all still available. And even more importantly, it's bioavailable, meaning that when you swallow the little capsule, it goes straight into your stomach, and it acts exactly as if you were eating the grapes, the raspberry, the bilberry, blueberry, pomegranate, currant, elderberry, blackberry, artichoke, any of that. It's exactly the same. Your body recognizes it as food. It's not a supplement that you're going to pee out, like can happen if you buy a chemical supplement from the chemist or things like that. This is just whole food. So we're very proud of the fact that our products are the only one in Australia that are TGA approved, the Therapeutic Goods Association of Australia. They are Australia's highest and most prestigious board to get products approved by. So these are approved for therapeutic use, which is just amazing. For me personally, I'm actually a breast cancer survivor. So looking after my health is absolutely number one priority. Not something I ever want to go through. I was diagnosed at a really, really young age. This is about 5-6 years ago. And ever since then, I have become incredibly interested in the power of fruit and veggies and what happens to our body when we flood it with the nutrition that we need, the healing that can occur on its own. Just amazing. We have so many testimonials. In our testimonials group, there's over 260,000 people in there. Our product's been around for 30 years, and over that time, it's never changed. It's exactly the same ingredients and the same process because it works. It's so simple, and the enzymes and nutrients that are in here are magic for our bodies. They're exactly what we need. So that's our capsules, our products. Now, with every adult purchase of the capsules, we have the kids' products for free. So these are them. They're a little chew. They're exactly the same as ingredients as the fruit and veg capsules, except they're mixed with some tapioca starch and a little bit of pectin and shaped into an apple. They taste amazing. They're absolutely delicious. Kids love them. I don't have kids of my own, so I actually buy these to eat because I love them that much. And so, yeah, our company is so heart-driven about changing the nutrition of the world and helping families get back on track that we give these away to children aged between 4 and 18 years. And for 4 years, we'll give them away as long as there's an adult on the products. So it's just amazing the results that we've had. That's been going on for over 10 years. During that 10 years, we've asked the parents to fill out surveys every 4 months. And the information that we're getting back from parents is amazing. Kids who are taking the chews every day, having less days off school sick, they're on less medication, they eat more veggies, they sleep better, their digestion is better, their behaviour in school is better. We've got amazing information that's available if you're interested on having a look on just what can happen when we're getting all of that nutrition into their little bodies, especially from such a young age. It sets them up so well for healthy living for their whole lives. And then the only other product that we have is our Juice Plus Complete. Now, this is a protein powder, very different to other protein powders that you may have tried or heard of. Completely vegan. So this is all from vegetable sources. So there's no milk products, there's no whey products in here that's going to upset anybody's tummy, because a lot of people are actually lactose intolerant, whether they realize it or not. But what's in here is chickpea powder, pea protein. We've got an ancient grain blend. There's broccoli, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, quinoa, millet, pomegranate, pumpkin powder, spirulina, yucca, mushroom powder. All those amazing veggies that we know are so good for us, but we just don't get a chance to eat. I don't know about you, but every time you go to the grocery shop, you tend to end up buying the same, 7, 8 different fruits and veggies. You might try something different every now and again, but we're always kind of eating the same thing. So we're not getting that entire wide range of vegetables and fruits and berries that we'd like. I mean, who can afford $7-8 for a punnet of blueberries, let alone try and get the 9 different berries that are in here? You try and get a shopping trolley full of carrot, cabbage, kale, broccoli, beetroot, tomato, garlic, parsley, spinach, and oat bran, let alone organic. Can't possibly imagine how much that would cost, let alone the fact that most of us just can't even access that. So that's what our products do. They're here to bridge that gap. This isn't about taking this and you don't have to eat veggies anymore. We're very much about a whole food culture, but this just bridges that gap between what we know we should be eating and what we actually eat. The World Health Organization is actually telling us now that the average adult needs between 9 and 13 serves of vegetables every day just to combat the pollutants that are in our soil, in our air, in our water, in the chemicals that we use to have a shower with, that sort of thing. 9 to 13 serves. I don't know anybody who's eating 9 to 13 serves, even if you juice every day. And if they are, they're probably not organic and probably, not the best quality, and we don't know what soil they're grown in, all that sort of thing. So that's just a quick overview of our products and our program. So we've got lots of people on the line tonight, and some of them have been on our products for a little while. First up, I'd like to have a chat to Tila. She's been taking this for a while. Let me just find you. Hello, lovely.
Hello.
So Tila, can you just share with us, how did the Juice Plus products come into your life? And what have you found since taking them?
So they came into my life probably about 6 months ago. And first things first is the energy levels that have completely changed. That was the first thing I noticed. But that's just gotten better over time. So I was just telling Joe before, I haven't done any exercise. I'm a pretty lazy person when it comes to exercise, and I had a baby a year ago, so I really wrote out that excuse to not do anything. However, I've just started back at the gym, and there is no way I would be able to do what I'm doing now if I didn't have Juice Plus. I'm able to smash it out every day. I still get tired, but nowhere near what I used to. I don't have to have a nap through the day anymore, and I'm a big napper. I found it easy to eat better food as well, like attracts like, and I eat much better than I ever have, and my kids do as well, which is awesome. I don't have to fight with them over having lollies and things like that, and the kids choose. My little girl thinks are lollies, so if she sleeps in her bed all night, she gets lollies. So I'm bribing her with good food, which is pretty awesome.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. I think that's probably it. But like, my skin's been clearer, hair's been growing really long, same with my nails. It's been really good for me and my whole family. It's been really good.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, it's a girl problem, isn't it? Once you've got that health and that nutrition, our hair grows faster, the nails grow faster. So we're in the hairdressers and the beautician more often, but the skin's fantastic. So we save money on makeup. So it's great.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Tila brought out a really good point there when she said that like attracts like, and it's so true. When we're flooding our bodies with that fruit and veg, that is what we crave. So even especially for the little ones, they think they're getting a lolly, but they're having 17 different fruits and veggies, and it's just amazing how their little taste buds start to change. And yeah, that's what they start to crave. So we're going to cross over now to Sam. Samantha's been taking the products for a little while. How are you, Sam?
Not doing too bad.
That's good. Can you tell us, how did Juice Plus come into your life, and what have you found since taking it?
Originally, when I first heard of Juice Plus, it was because I was looking for a job. And when I was 20 years old, I'm 20 years old, and jumping between government jobs, and when you're about this age, you don't really have a lot of experience, so you're trying to find jobs here and there in between contracts. And I ended up seeing Brad's post about wanting to work from home, and that really appealed to me because I really liked being home and with my cats and with my partner who's constantly doing shift work. And when I found out what the product was, it also appealed to me because I've always had health problems. And it just got worse as soon as I moved out of home, where I wasn't eating enough fruit or vegetables. I would more than often just eat fried mince every night just to save on costs. And when I found out about what Juice Plus could do, I tried to start taking the capsules. They did work for a little bit, but I didn't get onto them as quickly as I did the gummies. And I've only started taking the gummies every single day for the past couple of weeks now. And I've been noticing a lot of differences. My partner always recently got a lot of colds and flus, and I convinced him to start taking the veggie tablets at very least. And I've already seen a difference in his energy levels. He's not as grouchy, as slow, and not as tired as he was before. I've noticed that my bags under my eyes are starting to clear up from just countless hours working the 9-to-5 shift at government jobs, and I just feel like a lot more energy has been put into me from taking these gummies every day, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Awesome. Thank you, Sam. Anything that helps make the other half less grouchy has got to be great.
The thing is, it's also so affordable for a 20-year-old. If you just save away $20 a week, it can afford it by the time the payment comes around. So
yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah, and when you've got the kids' products for free as well for an average family, it makes it super affordable. Thank you so much. Awesome. So yeah, like we say, we never make claims as to what Juice Plus will do for you because we never know. Every single body's different and every single person's been different. I've been through quite a bit of surgery and things like that. I absolutely love the fact when I started taking these products, my energy went through the roof. I had the same hair, skin and nails. But for me, I've also been suffering from migraines. I've had my neck and my back and everything checked, but I think it was a lot to do with stress and probably a lack of nutrition. But so I've been taking these for 14 months now, and in that 14 months I've only had one migraine. So for me, that in itself is just fantastic. I don't know what my body was lacking, but it's obviously much happier these days. So yeah, we love sharing these products with everybody. And if you've heard anything tonight and you know of a family member who's could do with any of this, we'd love for you to pass that information on as well. So we do have a business behind this. As you heard Sam say, that's actually how she first discovered this. And what I'd like to do is just share a little bit about the business with you. I'm just going to pop me up on Spotlight again. Now, when people hear about an online business, they often, have some concerns. They think that it's a pyramid scheme or something along those lines. First of all, pyramid schemes have been illegal since the 1970s. Nobody can do them anymore. This isn't anything like that. Everybody starts at exactly the same level. We all have the same opportunity to make money, and there's no one person at the top making money. Doesn't matter if you come into this business as a teacher, as a cleaner, as a family daycare worker like me, as a stay-at-home mum. We all start at the same level, and we've all got the same chance to go to NMD, which is our pinnacle position here in Australia. And there's no difference between any of that. The other thing that a lot of people worry about is that they don't know enough people. And for me, that was a huge thing. I was really worried because I live in a tiny little beach town. Oh, no worries, BJ. I just saw your message. Thank you so much for jumping on. Have a good night. So I live in a tiny little beach town, and the only people I know was really the mums of the children who I was looking after. So I was really worried, like, how on earth was I going to share this with anybody? I had less than 100 Facebook friends. I wasn't big on social media. I just kind of used it for keeping in touch with family and friends. But I was told we have a system in place. There is a step-by-step guide, and if you want to use social media, we will teach you and coach you on how to do that. So I was very nervous, but I said, yep, okay, I'm willing to take the chance. So Katrina is the lady who I was talking to on Facebook. So she shared this with me. Now, like I said, I really only had those couple of ladies on who I was looking after their children. One was named Beck and one was named Ali. I shared this with them. They actually absolutely loved the idea of being able to stay at home, take care of their own children, make money from their phones while they're at the park or the kids are at daycare or on play dates and things like that. So like absolutely, and the fact that we can, you know, get more nutrition into our children, absolutely winning. So I shared it with these guys. Beck was working at the time and she shared it with somebody she worked with, Angela, and Angela shared it with her friend Jacinta. Now, as I said, there's a step-by-step guide and we teach people how to use social media and how to speak to people and connect with people on Facebook. So I was on Facebook and there was a lady named Beryl. She'd popped up a post saying she was in her 60s, nobody was give her a job and she was possibly going to be losing her house. I connected with Beryl and I just said, look, I don't know if this is what you're looking for, but I know that, you know, we can start helping you make $300 in your first 10 days and your first 90 days, we can teach you how to make between $2,000 and $4,000. Is that something you'd be interested in? Beryl said that would help me out so much. So she joined the business. She shared it with her daughter, Katie. Katie loved what she heard and she shared it with a few of her friends. Alyssa also shared it with her friend, Tony. And in the meantime, Katie was sharing it with Kathleen and a couple of others. Beryl had a morning tea one day, invited some people over and she shared it with a few others. I popped an ad up on Facebook and was told people, you know, I'm doing this so I can make some travel money and an extra travel fund. Is anybody out there looking to make some money for a travel fund? Denise loved the idea of travel and because she was a school teacher, had a couple of weeks, you know, she has her big holidays during the year, loved to get away and wanted some extra money. So I shared this with Denise. Denise shared it with her partner, Greg, one of her best friends, Taku, shared it with her mum, Gwenda. And while this was going on, everybody else is out there just sharing it on Facebook as we teach people. And there are so many people out there who are looking for a way to look good, feel better, make money, and have fun. And that's exactly what we do. So very quickly, you can see this is what we call the popcorn effect. Just from me having a couple of conversations, I've now got over 120 people in our beautiful travel tribe. And out of that, I actually only know or knew 3 of them before this business. Everybody else has come from social media. And I'm lucky enough to call them now beautiful friends. But before, yeah, didn't know these people at all. It is amazing how much, how social media, the power of it, like there's 2 billion people on Facebook. So when you think about that, how many of them out there are struggling with some kind of health concern? How many of them out there can't afford to pay their electricity bill? You know, either way, whether it's health or lifestyle, we can help people. So it's kind of our obligation now to share this with them. And that's kind of how I feel about it anyway. So hopefully that just goes to show a little bit about how you don't need to know hundreds of people. We teach you what you need to do so that you can use Facebook or social media or Instagram, whatever you use, to its fullest advantage. And yeah, really go from there. The other thing I'd like to share with you guys is, you know, a bit about the money. How do we actually get paid? So we get paid in 3 different ways in this business. The first way is a retail profit. So every time we connect a customer with the products, the Juice Plus company says, thank you very much. Here's the retail profit from that. So very, very simple, straightforward. We also get paid a commission. We are a teaching business. So as we help others to grow their own businesses, we get a commission for helping those people. Now, this commission doesn't come from other people's sales. Juice Plus company has been around for 40 years and our product has been around for over 30 years. They have millions of dollars sitting there waiting to pay us because they don't pay for celebrity endorsements. They don't do TV advertising or newspaper advertising. They believe in helping normal, everyday people. So that's what they do. They pay us a commission when we help others. We also get bonuses. Bonuses are the fun money. And the best part about it in this business is the bonuses are unlimited. You can have as many bonuses as you want. It's up to you how much work you want to do. So I just want to explain exactly how that works. So when you come into the company, you start out as a virtual franchisee. In your first 10 days, you can get your first promotion and become DVF, Direct Virtual Franchisee. That will get you a $100 bonus, plus you'll get the retail profit from whatever orders you've popped through. So within your first 10 days, you can make $250 to $300, depending on what you do. The next level is called SDVF. Now this one you can get to in 40 days. And if you do that, you get a $400 bonus. But not only do you get a $400 bonus, the person who taught you gets a $400 bonus as well. As I've mentioned, this is a teaching business. As we help you, hold your hand, teach you step by step, take you through everything you need to know, when we help you get to that bonus, your teacher gets the $400 bonus as well. The next level is called, SDVF. While I'm at SDVF, we have an SDVF on the call tonight. Mark, are you still here? Yes, you are. Awesome. Just going to grab Mark and get him to share with us his story.
Blurry, yeah.
It is blurry. I wonder why that is.
I had to move the camera because it wasn't working on the sound before. I guess it's not working.
That's okay. We can just pretend it's one of those glossy filters that's making your skin look amazing.
Yeah, that's it. I'm all glowy.
That's it. Dewy. Nice and dewy.
Yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
But no, I got into the business for a couple of reasons. I was diagnosed as a diabetic probably about it's at least 2 years ago now, and started off on a bit of a health journey because the doctor said, go away and eat healthy and come back and we'll see if we need tablets or not, because I didn't fit the mold of what a diabetic would be, because she sent me for the test twice because she didn't believe I was. The test must have been wrong the first time. But yeah, so I went away, and the first night we had steak and veggies for dinner, which you'd assume is that's what we're taught is healthy. Tested my sugar, and it's supposed to be between 5 and 8, and it was 12. So I'm like, well, right, this is off the charts. So we went on a bit of a search through Google and look up what you're supposed to eat and what's healthy and what's not, and the corn and potato, they're really bad for diabetics because the starch and that in them instantly turn to sugar as soon as it's digested. So straight away, what the doctor and the rest of the world saying eat healthy isn't healthy in my situation, at least anyway. So that was a journey that I've been on for quite a while. And the other thing is that, I had a uncle who's, same as me, worked all day, every day, and he had his own business. He brought a service station when he was 18 and worked it until he was a bit over 50. And then he finally managed to get someone to buy it, and it was worth quite a lot of money. And, he sold it and managed to buy a bit of a cattle farm, and he had all these bees because he was always playing with bees all his life. He loved his bees. So he had to work on for a month after it was finally sold just to do the handover sort of thing as you do. And in that month he felt a bit ill, so off he went to the doctors and found out he had a motor neuron disease, and unfortunately it was that aggressive that by the time the month was up and he got to go home and sit down and, now I can finally enjoy what I've busted my ass for my whole life, he passed away. So he just didn't even get to live to enjoy, reap the rewards of what you've done. And it certainly made me stop and think, well, I'm practically in the same boat. I've got my own business. You know, you work 24/7 to try and get money out of it and all the rest of it. You never have holidays because you're always too busy. If you've got staff, you can't go away because as soon as you go away, they're on the phone going, what about this, what about that?
Yeah.
And I thought, well, there's got to be more like this. This is just ridiculous. So, you know, while I'm on a bit of a health journey and trying to find something else to make life a bit easier, I stumbled across a post on Facebook. And, you know, I can't even remember what the post was. It was just one of those things. And you think, oh, yeah, I'll look into it, ask a question, see what it's like. Who knows? It could be something. It could be just more rubbish. You just don't know until you look and find out. So I got on to a lady, and Vicky was the name, and she put me in touch with Joe, and, you know, asked a few questions and had a look at all and looked at all the way it's paid and how it pans out. And, yeah, it's just brilliant, the way it works. And I've been in it since January. And in November, when the lease is up on my premises, I'm actually closing the shop and getting rid of that traditional business. And I'll be able to just operate, you know, part-time from home and do the rest of it with the Juice Plus business. And then, you know, start being able to have time with the family and go places and do things, and not, you know, sorry, I can't come and watch you play soccer because so-and-so's computer system has crashed, got to work. You know, it's just going to make life a lot more enjoyable than living. And apart from the health benefits that I've found from the Juice Plus, the business side of it's really just going to give me my life back.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Like, it's just amazing hearing that story. I don't know why it is that we as humans have to wait until there's tragedy till we figure out, you know, what's important in life and, you know, whether we want to stay in the rat race and how we want to live life. But unfortunately, it's the way it goes. But very, very happy for you that you're going to be able to close down your business, get that family time back, and, you know, start living life according to your values.
I am definitely looking forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Mark.
No worries.
Okay, so that's Mark's story at SDVF. The next level you get to is SC. Now, there is a $600 bonus when you get to SC, and not only for you, but also for the person who taught you. Now, Deb is at SC level, so we're going to hear a little bit from her, hear about her story. Let me find you there. Good evening, Deb.
Hi, how you going?
Good, how are you?
Oh yeah, pretty good. How you going?
So
hello everybody.
You go.
My name is Deb, and I came into the Juice Plus business last year. I saw a post on Facebook from Joe, and at that time I was looking for an extra income because I was due to have an operation on my finger where it rendered me incapable of working for a little while. So I was a single mum and I couldn't afford to take time off of work, so I needed an income to help support me through the time. And so that's how I got into Juice Plus. Joe introduced me to the products, and the products absolutely sounded amazing. And from there I got into the business, and yeah, it's been a definite complete turnaround in experience wise. I felt the community in the Juice Plus is such a positive community. Everybody is so supportive and so happy and very helpful all the time, whereas, you know, like I was really struggling with a lot of negativity in my normal job every day, which, you know, was pretty much doing my head in. And that, so getting into the Juice Plus community was just an absolute blessing, and to have the support from everybody around you, I've made it to SC now, and I know I definitely wouldn't have been able to make it if it wasn't for Joe and for Katrina's help along the way. They've been so supportive, and they always tell me that I'm very teachable, and that's so
You are.
like it's definitely it's definitely something that you can teach other people to do, and the positive vibes that you get from everybody, it just rubs off so much. Even when you're feeling down, regardless of what happens, I've had my bad moments and my down moments where, I just need to listen to something that somebody says or watch a video, and it picks you up along the way. And yeah, I just said to Joe before that, like I've decided now that I've started to take at least one day a week off of work. I must admit, like, I do like my work because it's very physical and gives me lots of exercise, but it is quite a stressful environment that I work in. But I'm looking forward to getting away from it completely, and hopefully sometime soon I'll be able to give it away to concentrate on Juice Plus completely.
Happy days.
Happy days.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Deb. You brought out a really good point.
No worries.
The environment that we have and our culture, our team culture, it is amazing. Like, I've worked in corporate environments, things like that. It's so different. And it's actually really hard to explain and describe. Like, you have to wait until you feel it to see that difference between, working in a corporate world surrounded with negative people who are all kind of competing with each other to get to the next promotion or next level, compared to this, where this is a teaching business. We work together as a team, and when you win, I win, and when I win, you win. Like, there's nothing else quite like it. So, yeah, thank you for bringing that out. All right, so SC is that, let me pop me up here. SC is that $600 bonus. The next level is called SSC, and that is a $1,200 bonus, both for you and for your teacher. And as I mentioned before, these bonuses are unlimited. You can help 2 people get to SC and get the $600 bonus twice, or you can help 20 people get there and get the $600 bonus 20 times. Along that way, every single one of these, you can help people get there. It's unlimited how many people you help. It's just a matter of how many conversations are you willing to have? How many people are you willing to go and say, can I help you? I heard you looking for some extra money, you're a stay-at-home mum, whatever their situation is, whatever it is they're looking for. Our next position, QNMD, that's a $1,500 bonus for both you and your teacher. And then we have our pinnacle position in Australia, NMD, and that is a $3,000 bonus. Now, when you get there, your teacher doesn't get the $3,000 bonus because by that time they're already there. When you get to NMD, you're probably on around about an annual wage of somewhere between 80 to 100,000 a year, depending on how big your team is and how many people you've helped and that kind of thing. But that's about an average. So just to give you a rough idea of like time frame, everybody's different. You can do this business as fast or as slow as you want. It's completely up to you. But I was able to get to this position here in exactly 12 months. So I'm on track to do this one by the end of the year. So just to give you a kind of example of how long you're looking at to sort of earn that money. So if, for example, your goal was to replace your income, it's something that you can do in sort of the 12 to 18 months. If, as Deb pointed out, you are teachable, you have that desire, and you are willing to do the work. That's really the only 3 requirements you need for this business. This business does not care about your background. It doesn't care about your age. It doesn't care about your sex. It doesn't care about your nationality. Anybody can do this business if you've got that heart desire to help other people and you're willing to be teachable. We've got all the systems in place We've got step-by-step guides, and you have this amazing team who will help you. You know, we run everything through Facebook, so we've got all the Facebook groups. So if you've ever got a question, you pop it in there, and you've got 100 people there waiting to answer your question for you, to direct you to the right video, to show you where to find answers. It's just amazing. It's just such a beautiful culture and a beautiful way to live. And now that I've done this and I made this decision, and I'm traveling around Australia and I just get to meet so many other people and introduce this to them, it's really becoming the way of the future. Like, more and more businesses are going online. Wasn't that long ago that people thought eBay was odd and Amazon was strange and that it would never succeed. And now we don't even think twice about ordering our groceries online from Woolies and things like that. So these online businesses, kind of the way of the future. So really, really excited to share this with anybody who is interested in looking for another way of living. So if anything you've heard tonight kind of has piqued some questions for you, you've got, you know, you'd like some more details, that's what we're here for. Please get in touch with the person who sent you this recording or the person who invited you along here tonight. And yeah, we'd love to have a chat with you all. And if this maybe isn't for you, but you know somebody who's looking for something, maybe a stay-at-home mum who could do with some extra money, or somebody whose health who isn't great, who could really benefit from getting those extra fruit and veggies, please, we are a word-of-mouth business, so we'd really appreciate it if you shared it with them. Thank you very much for your time tonight. Really appreciate it.